fit. A leader on the team already, and he's pretty new to the program, but he's certainly fit in at 125 with Minnesota shooting everybody up a weight class, and we're going to see him all in the next 4 matches.
Yeah, he looks like he belongs in the program. Pretty solid wrestler.
Careful. Careful.
You know, this was the time of year last year when they brought Lee on a red shirt. You know, really convinced that they had the right guy, and he was prepared to win a national championship, and they are absolutely correct. And the coach, talking about Tom and Terry Brand's Iowa coaching staff. He got beat by Ronnie Bresser in the Midlands Championship in a very close match, and then this year going to have the tough match against Sebastian Rivera. That surprised a lot of people that you know, how not surprising that it was a close match, but the fact that Rivera was able to win the way he won. Russell in on a shot.
And if he can score, it'll be
shot there. He's got to keep weight on his leg. And there's trouble. Cut the corner there by Lee, and he collects the 2 points.
2 points, Spencer Lee, who beat Sean Russell 2 Midlands ago, 15-0.
Yes.
And so we'll see how Sean Russell can close the gap. But one thing you got to do, Jim, is weather the storm in the first period with Spencer Lee.
From the top position, he's already been called for stalling, but you know what? That's a better trade-off than giving a 4-point move. So Lee's been known to jump out with this early takedown and be able to go ahead and load you up onto a hip. He does this as well as anybody in the country. Actually, he hit a high bridge off of that side tilt. Right, once he loads people up, he's going to have a fantastic international career as a result of that. He's already had one to this point.
Notice how Russell is putting his arms out. He's trying to not give his wrist to Spencer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because you give your wrist to Spencer and it's over.
Well, I said this before about Spencer Lee. He's like wrestling an old coach. You know, he knows all the tricks, and it's like wrestling that guy who's smart. You know, the old coach has got 30 pounds on you. He's got 30 pounds on you, and he knows all the tricks, and so that's what he makes you feel after about 3 minutes on top, and he just loads you up and scores the points.
Oh, I'm laughing at that, Jim, because I just think about the inside wrist. I don't care who it was.
Yeah.
You get in there, and you know all the little tricks.
Yeah, how to knock him down, how to pinch the legs, how to, you know, Lee's got all that, right? So
we talk about weathering the storm. That's what Sean Russell has to do, because Spencer Lee has probably scored more first period points than any wrestler in the nation. And right now, 2 points doesn't look too bad for Russell.
Yeah. But this is the position that he's got to improve on. And a lot of guys are struggling with this deep, tight waist. I mean, all across the country, this deep, tight waist right here. And when you're on your belly, you see, notice when Russell got up, Spencer automatically made it tighter. And what I think that you have to start considering doing there is you have to look in to the man against that tight waist. You have to look into it and almost treat it like you're rolling a guy. I've said this before, but if you have a old coach trying to teach you a side roll against these tight waists, you better start listening to it, you young guys out there. You can side roll a guy right here, at least to create a better rolling or competitive situation.
Well, step one for success, weathering the storm, success for Sean Russell. Let's go to Shane. He's with Gable Steveson.
Gable against Corbin there, he was able to slow you down a little bit. Your assessment on that match?
He didn't slow me down. I slowed myself down. I should have got a better warm-up earlier. Coaches told me, and that's all.
How disappointed were you they didn't get to wrestle Stoll?
Very disappointed. He should have came and should have wrestled. But it's Iowa's decision. I can't change that.
What has you most excited about these next 2 months?
Winning the national tournament.
Congratulations on the win. Thanks, Gable.
Yeah, thank you for talking.
I love the accountability there, Tim.
Yeah. No, I mean, the coaches told him he should have warmed up better, different warm-up. That's the things you learn in your first year out, like you said, in a new environment.
Action, guys.
Yeah, it just...
Give it up. One work here.
He's wrestled in some big environments over his career so far, but it's just different, you know, with the your rival, these college dual meets.
Pick it up.
Audience.
I don't care how many world championships you wrestled in. There's not places like, Minnesota, Iowa, and the college thing.
Yeah, you can wrestle in a different championship, but you might not have 5,200 people there.
Sold out here at Maturi Pavilion today. Great crowd. Trying to get the Gophers back in it. And right now, a tough match by Sean Russell would fit the bill. Gives up the escape to Spencer Lee. Lee out in front 3-0. Lee, the NCAA champion, as a true freshman last year. just got beat by Rivera from Northwestern, the number 2 ranked guy at the time, they switched places right now. And this is a tough test for Spencer Lee. Sean Russell for the Gophers.
And we haven't seen Lee get on, his offense yet. And I think that's one of the things that nice little drag there. It looked like Russell's kind of feeling it right now. He was the one to be able to get to the leg in the beginning. There's the shot there. Nice job by Lee. Look at the athlete he is there, spreading himself out like that. This is almost impossible to go ahead and score on. And now when you drop to a leg, it really makes it even more difficult.
Incredible splits there.
How do you change it now? When you went low on the leg below the knee, you've given Lee an opportunity to cut the corner.
Great shot by Russell. Great response by Lee. Lee's mom was an alternate in the Olympic judo team. His dad was a national judo coach.
Well, I'm not so sure they weren't gymnasts, too.
Yeah. Spencer Lee out of Murraysville, Pennsylvania, one of 4 Pennsylvania preps in the Iowa lineup today.
You could have talked me into the fact that they're gymnasts here. We'll take a look at immediately Spencer drops into this, and he turns, right, actually gives the position and totally splits out, right? You Minnesota Twins fans remember Harmon Killebrew, all right?
Yeah, he could stretch through the first base.
He did it the All-Star game and didn't probably play for 2 months. But I didn't think Harmon Killebrew was going to make his way onto today's broadcast. That wasn't part of the preparation.
Well, I know exactly what you're talking about. And
yeah. So, nice work there by Lee coming into his shot, right?
The coaching of Zach Sanders showing up here, making Sean Russell just more strategic and tougher. It's why he came here to Minnesota, that room with a guy like Zach Sanders.
Yeah, Zach is out there right there next to Brandon Eggum, urging his little lightweight on right there. Zach was a good 4th period guy. A lot of high-scoring matches in his career. And that constant pressure, right, is able to get the stall warning on Lee. Again, in some ways, you can sit there and say that Russell's been pretty aggressive, worked to improve his ties, and Lee's been very measured.
That stall warning was on Spencer Lee.
Yeah, a nice job there. So you notice how he shuffled one direction, then came with the club collar tie. That's a good way to get out of that pushing situation. Beautiful shot right there. One more time. The power of Lee shows up.
The shots of Russell have met the power of Lee. So far, Lee winning the battle 3-0 with 31 seconds left in the 3rd period. The crowd egging Russell on.
But Spencer looks really fresh, I think, too. I mean, he's cut the corner now. One more shot. I think one more shot, he probably makes a pretty good impression on the official.
And the crowd wanting another stalling call, but they're not going to get it. And the NCAA champion is going to win 3-0. Yeah. Good look at Spencer Lee coming back from Midland's 2nd place.
Yeah, I think he looks really good. I mean, physically, there's nothing.
He had a great freshman year, the NCAA champion Spencer Lee, and he just put the Hawkeyes out in front, 18-7. You're watching big.